What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition with your boy, Scythe-Dragon. Part 4. We are doing something. Oh yeah, we're gonna go find Liara. And or go to other places, other locations. Yes. And yes, this is being recorded the same day as part 1 through 3, though this is a couple hours after I finished that recording session. I really wanted to play more Mass Effect, so we're back. That is a DLC. Back at it again. So we're surveilling.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
don't know how this is surveying. Alright, we're back, sorry. How am I supposed to dodge those? I'm gonna say cuts. And I have to start fresh. Alright, we'll be back once we've done everything. And we're back.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Hogan's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Oh, he's back on the Citadel. Not complete all the mineral ones, though we will try.
Thresher Maws are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia. yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep...
So, if I didn't think, I'm gonna pause, probably, and cut the content of me driving around. Because even I think that driving around is boring, and why on earth do I need that too? Artemis Tau Cluster. Okay, so I don't get. My guess is it's probably a Gnosis.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Take out those hostiles!
Okay.
Negative contacts, Commander. Form up.
I pretty consistently.
Shutting them down.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Warm up. On me!
On my way.
Let's go. Sorry, I don't really have much commentary for this. Other than adequately lovely. One thing in Masters, because they scaled down the guns upgrades that I really felt that that was
Catching you up. Catching you up. All patched up. Here it comes. Catching you up.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got really quiet. I did not actually know if I was going to win that fight.
Form up.
Securing point.
That was not quite very pleasant. Man, my first aid also sucks. Well, I forgot how much I hate this stalkers. So don't like this. That's not ideal.
Eat this!
Bomb still deployed.
Perimeter clear.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
I have like this weird very unpleasant feeling right now. Ah, yes, Metagel.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara to Sony, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so...
Your mother is working with Sarah.
What? I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would... When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to.
We'll find some way to help you.
That's the tricky part. The defenses... Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get...
Think we got him, Commander.
Good, yes. Alright. yeah, because we have no healers. Makes some sense. Still no armor. Oh, I had been using this against synthetics. Okay, good.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more...
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Generic person hitting that zone.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why-
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining... We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal.
Aye, Commander. Secure.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
I like the classic if I took it in.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is...
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out...
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like some... But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. But I know I'm right. And eventually, I will be able to prove it. There were other
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization the Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated
They
my
were wiped
life...
out by a race of sentient machines.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence
There was a
do you have?
damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling
When was the last time you ate? Or slept?
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance
We can
to...
talk again after you've seen the
Mission
doctor.
reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the count?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember.
Forgot to grab that codex info. let's talk to some of the crew.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having
We're all on the same team.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that
I'm in
turned.
charge here, Presley.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Speak freely,
It's
Presley.
not that, Commander. Humanity...
Some people think
I
asking-
guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of
How did
thinking.
you end up as...
Of course, the only reason the cop... I got my officer's commission.
Carry on,
Yes,
Presley.
ma'am.
Getting renegade points. Big sad. Gosh, Caden's gonna try to flirt with me.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chak.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this but I am not like Benezia. I will do
Don't worry,
whatever...
Liara.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander.
Tell me about yourself,
Me?
Liara.
I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never... As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me.
You don't like other
I
people?
suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist.
All children rebel against their parents.
You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exact. But there was more to it than that. I felt that is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a
What?
lab, son.
No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only
Joking. Oh, by the goddess, how could I... Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered, male and female. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. The true connection is mental. Our physiology, we explore the genetic memory of their species. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater...
What happens to your partner?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes
Do you know who
I
Matriarch Benezia
She
chose?
rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another
I thought you
Asari.
always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with... Union with our own kind is no longer common. Not for the purpose... Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my... It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't.
You might be right. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on...
Do you know who Matriarch
She
Benezia?
rarely spoke of her.
Benezia never told
Union
you?
with her own... It is possible Benezia's partner would...
No, I didn't realize.
Many Asari raise their children alone.
You Asari live for 1,000
Few
years.
sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to... We do not focus on the inevitable. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The Union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know why Benezia...
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
You know what? We're gonna go talk to, I'm gonna end it for this episode. Let me know, guys, if you want me to have a webcam on. I don't mind. I know I've tried to put it far enough up in the corner that doesn't block anything that's out of the way. But my ugly face is too distracting. Don't be afraid to leave a comment.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were... She's got a real knack for technology, that one.
I figured she'd be a real
asset.
asset.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES
You can't
stuff.
hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside.
There's no way for
visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us.
Why doesn't it work with faster than
Cranking
light
up the
travel?
FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you
name a
served?
class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed.
What's so special about the Tail?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift I have to thank you again for bringing me along.
I had no idea you found
it. It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. But we don't have anything
I'm really
like
glad
this.
that
We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original
I
threat.
can't believe your fleet's still using
They're
ships.
constantly being... We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and but some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw...
I want to know more.
All I know is the Geth... Over time, we made small... But one thing we underestimated was the power. Many of the Geths... Each Geth... But when they're in close proximity, they
That doesn't make any
I'm
sense.
probably over... As we... One day... As you can imagine, this caused a near panic.
What did you do?
It was a general order went out across all...
You can't blame them for
We had no other... The hope was that the war was... We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond
It's hard to feel sorry for them.
Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy?
They didn't kill Saren.
What? They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. See you later.
Well, oh, level up. Alright, ladies and germs, that is going to do it for sorry, I just look at my stream deck. That's gonna do it for part 4. Another long one. These episodes are probably gonna be like an hour long. Maybe down the line, as I keep playing, I'm gonna figure out what content's good to cut. But I am also trying to do a pretty lengthy, like in-depth playthrough for you guys. I am gonna be cutting Mako Travel, and I honestly might just cut like exploration of asteroids. It's not that interesting. You just hop into Mako, you hop out, you survey, do the mini game, rinse, repeat. But that'll do it for part 4. My name's Scythe-Dragon, and if you guys could support the channel with a like, a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to get email notifications, if you're that kind of person. I feel like I'm missing something. But I will see you next time, part 5. We will probably, I'm thinking we're going to go to Novaria. We're going to either go to Novaria or we'll do some side quests. We'll go to some of the clusters and go do some side quests. But I will catch you all later.